A Raleigh pharmaceutical company just laid off more than half its workers. In a filing with the SEC, 9meters BIOPHARMA says they laid off 11 full-time employees and 8 consultants and contractors on Tuesday. While the total number of jobs lost is small compared to the recent layoffs by, say, Disney, Krispy Kreme, or Meta, losing a job can be one of life's biggest stressors.
And we know it might have you thinking, what would I do if I lost my job? 5 on Your Side's Keely Arthur shares a step-by-step guide to navigate unemployment.
We don't want to scare anybody, and hopefully you'll never have to use this information. But the fact of the matter is there are layoffs happening, including some right here in Raleigh, and knowledge is power. From 900 paper mill workers in Canton to 19,000 jobs slashed by global consulting firm Accenture, with offices in Raleigh, Durham, and Charlotte, and 91 cuts at a capacitor manufacturing facility in Snow Hill. Layoffs are hitting all parts of North Carolina. 2,468 people have lost or are set to lose their jobs due to closures or mass layoffs.
Take 24 hours just to feel sorry for yourself, and then it's time to go to work.
First, if you have a severance package common in the tech industry, try to negotiate, remove any non-compete clauses, and if you are dealing with a crisis that would make a better severance package necessary, say so. Next, figure out how much money you need to cover your monthly expenses and what resources can you draw from. Do you have an emergency fund? What spending can you slash?
What's the real food budget going to be? Because when you first start that spending plan for your food budget, it's always higher than you can cut it to. You have to really take and look at the first one you do and then say, okay, now we're going to trim that by 30 or 40% because you can do it. It's just hard.
How can you trim your grocery bill by that much? Well, shop at lower cost stores and buy store brand. Next, do not attempt to take on any debt. After that, apply for unemployment.
You got laid off yesterday? We're down at the unemployment office today. Keep in mind, unemployment is not an entitlement program. There's actually something called unemployment insurance that's being paid out of every check you've collected.
Finally, figure out your health insurance needs. Can you hop onto a partner's plan? Can you continue your coverage through COBRA or get coverage through the Affordable Care Act or Medicaid? If you're over 65, apply for Medicare. And if you want to get back to work, start working towards that.
The resume is ready to go.
Some of these companies actually alerted employees way ahead of time about layoffs and closures. So if you're still working, one thing you can do is temporarily contribute less to your retirement. That way you'll have more liquid cash when you need it. Keely Arthur, 5 on Your Side.
And despite these layoffs, unemployment remains low in North Carolina at 3.8%. Now, for perspective, in 2020, it was 14.7% when the pandemic started. 3 years before that, it was 4.7% in April 2017.